Hello everyone, happy July and welcome back to another Decorate with me. I'm so sorry that this is going up a bit late, but it's better late than never, right? So let's decorate my July pages together. I'm sure you guys are all much better than me and have your pages all set up already for July. If you are, then grab your planner or journal anyway, and you can plan or journal while I'm decorating. Or if you haven't set up all your pages yet, feel free to pull out your July subscription kit and decorate with me. How has everyone's summer been? And if you're in the southern hemisphere, how is your winter going? My husband is from Australia, so I'm always reminded that it's winter down in the south this time of the year. I still remember how shocked my body was traveling to Sydney in January a few years ago, going from winter wind that felt like knife cuts in New York to blazing dry heat melting my head in Sydney. Anyway, let's first go ahead and set up my monthly spread here. I always like to add the month stickers here and add a few decorative elements such as the washi strip and miscellaneous stickers in the middle of the washi strip sticker sheet. In this collection, I am inspired by Gothic runes, secret garden, classical sculptures, the deep dark greens of July, and some bright summer colors. As you can see, I just go through the decoration sticker sheets and place one per weekly spread until I have about 4 to 5 stickers per spread. I tend to follow the same formula with each month, and this makes this process easy for me. I definitely like pre-decorating all of the pages in the month all at once like this. It makes the spreads feel more welcoming to me. Here I'm adding in the July tab sticker. I included 4 tab stickers for each month because I know you guys most likely have multiple books that you use, and even if you don't, I find it helpful to tab monthly, weekly, and daily. But obviously it's your choice whether you want to tab it or not. Now I'm going back to the monthly page and using the leftover middle stickers from the washi strip to splatter them through the spread to add more interest to the spread. I'm loving how summery it feels here already. Element sticker is one of my favorite sheets. I always start from this sheet when I'm designing a new collection. This is where I test out the color palette of the florals. I think these stickers are really fun and you can do so much with them. I'm going to add these stickers to the weekly spreads as well. And you can see how these stickers really bring the pages together. And finally, I'm ready to start decorating the daily or notes pages for the month. You can get these unique calendar designs every month when you sign up for our newsletter through our website, sterling-inc.com. I'm sure it's the same for most people, but this year has been going by so quickly. Maybe it's because I have 2 young kids. I feel like every day just blends together and there is not a minute of rest. I have definitely been feeling a lot of overwhelm recently. Trying to juggle drawing new items and coming up with new designs every month, designing the 2025 planners, getting ready for that release, figuring out Sterling's kindergarten year curriculum for homeschooling, and also getting ready for my little Layton's 1-year birthday celebration. It's just too much sometimes. And recently I have been feeling a little down as I have seen some copycat designs of our sticker collections and other products too. And of course, I've seen some before, and back then I just ignored it and just buried my head and focused only on what I was doing as I usually do. But for whatever reason, this one hit me a little differently. I'm trying hard to shake it off and think that imitation is a form of flattery, but not gonna lie, it hurts to see things getting copied. And I know it happens all the time, but it still didn't help with the hurt. Moving on to more positive things, I'm so excited to share the 2025 Common Planner lineup with you. I'm not sure if you have seen my announcement from earlier, but we're not going to be doing a pre-order this year for the common planners. I know how hard it is to wait for something you ordered, and I also think since this is our 3rd year launching these planners, along with other products, we have a good understanding of customer demand and can order enough inventory for the launch. This way, we can also be a little bit more prepared for the launch instead of working 100-hour weeks to get everything quality checked and sent out. I'm super excited about the lineup, and I think you will be very happy about them too. But I still have to figure out the launch details because there are a lot of things coming, and as a really small business, we need to figure out how to best approach this. We will be sharing the details starting in August, and the launch should be in September. Everything should be in stock, so you won't have to wait. Well, although with such a big release, the processing time might be a bit longer than our usual next business day shipping speed. Speaking of the 2025 Common Planner release, how is everyone's planner system going this year? And have you already started to brainstorm what you will be using next year? I have definitely started to think about next year's lineup for myself. While my planners will stay exactly the same, I will be switching up my notebook system to go along with what we are doing in homeschool with my kids. I have been trying to finalize the notebooks I want to keep with the kids as we go through the school year and align my studies and notebooks with that, so I don't have to keep up with too many things. I know there are a lot of you who also homeschool. Would you be interested in seeing some homeschool content? I am very new at this and I'm no expert. And as with anything I share on my channel, I don't claim to be an expert with anything except for our Sterling Ink products. So if I do share it, it will be purely for fun and just to share our experience and lessons learned and so on. I'm currently in the process of getting a main outline of vision for the kindergarten year and do most of the planning and pre-reading done in the summer, so I'm all prepared when we start in the fall. As for my planners this year, I have been going strong in this B6 Common Planner. I really enjoy the blank pages in the back. They allow me to switch things up as I see fit depending on the season of my life. I am wondering if I would continue on with B6 or explore other sizes next year though. For this month's daily pages, I decided to pre-decorate more than usual. I normally only do about 10 pages at a time, but I find that I don't really have time to come back to add more when I need more pages. How is everyone's goals going for this year? For me, I feel like I have been able to start to work on more of my personal goals that I have ignored for years finally this year. While I do not have any more time than I had before, I feel a mentality shift where I have come to accept that there's never going to be time unless I just squeeze in and block out time to do the things I want to do. Another thing I have come to terms with is that things are never going to be perfect. If I were to wait for the perfect time, it might already be too late to do anything. So I have come to accept that if I want to start a watercolor sketchbook, for example, I'm going to have to paint a little section at a time over multiple sittings, over multiple days. If I want to read a book, I will have to accept that I can only read a few sentences at a time. And more importantly, I don't have to be doing all the things I want to do all at once every day through the year. A couple months of the year, I might be more heavily focused on one thing versus another, and that is okay. Consistency does not mean doing something every day to me anymore. It means tactfully dropping certain things to prioritize others and being flexible. As long as I'm never dropping the ball permanently, unless it's absolutely necessary. Another thing I have noticed is that I'm much better at juggling priorities now and waste less time. Time is the most precious currency for me at the moment, and I feel that I'm mastering the process of budgeting my time. I'm wrapping up these daily pages now with some final touches. I am super happy with all these pages, and I especially love the ones incorporating vellum. I was able to use up most of the deluxe kit after this session. I do keep the extra stickers in my planner to use later with other journals and notebooks I keep. All done, and this is a final look at all the pages I worked on during this Decorate With Me session. As usual, please leave a comment or email us if you have any suggestions for future themes you would like me to draw. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you found this video to be helpful. See you in the next one.